Another fabulous viewer wrote in and said, "Hi, I'm a sex-positive woman, and I am a sex educator. I find that many people are intimidated by me. Do you have any tips to make people feel easier about accepting epic experiences?"
Accepting epic experiences.
This is Reid from readaboutsex.com.
This is Cathy, Epic Experiences Vartuli from the intimacydojo.com. Well, I mean, there's two questions. One, are these professional epic experiences, right? Like
I don't know. No, this is not a. She's just.
She said she was a sex educator, though.
Yeah, but she's just talking about people in
personal life.
Personal life.
Yeah. Everyone, listen. Internet, the entire internet, listen up. A lot of your relationship drama can be solved, not completely solved, but alleviated by upgrading the people that you hang out with. A lot of people fall in love with nice people who are horrible fits for them. So we get to this dating your species thing. But again, a lot of people put up with a lot of bullshit because they need to level up who they're hanging out with, I think. So if you're having problems, challenges with great people who can't handle epic experiences, where do the epic experience folk hang out? That's my advice.
Yes, thank you.
Do I rant? I ranted. I'm ranting a lot on videos today.
It's okay. We love you anyway.
Please continue.
I think also you may be surrounded by people that would love to have epic experiences, but may not. They may be intimidated by you, or they may not know how to initiate. I always thought everybody else was initiating and just not initiating with me, and so I was really like shy and intimidated about it. And when I started talking to people about that, they're like, "Oh yeah, I wish people would initiate with me too, all the time." And I had a really fun experience with someone recently, and he was sharing partway through that he was almost afraid to ask me to connect because I was cool. And I was like,
Cathy Vartuli from the Intimacy Dojo.
I was just like, wow, I'm really glad you asked. Like, there might be a lot of people around you that are shy or awkward, or aren't sure how to actually break the ice. So if you're an awesome person and you want to connect with other people that are awesome for who you are, initiating, I love what Reid says about, can I flirt with you? Because it's explicit. I'm ashamed to say it, but I've been out on dates that 2 years later I realized were a date, because nobody ever actually said, hey, would you like to go out on a date? They were like, hey, do you want to go to the movies and dinner? And I'm like, sure. And we went. And like, why are they all dressed up and wearing cologne? And why did they insist on paying? And some of us, like...
What movie did you see?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember. But yeah, it was 2 years later. I'm like, that was a date. And I actually asked them, like, yeah, but you never acted like you were enjoying it as a date. So I never made a move. And I was like, oh, sorry. So being explicit, saying, I like to say, would you like to go out on a date? Or would you like to flirt? It's hard for me to do that. I'm very shy and introverted. But when I do that, one, people are generally flattered if you ask it in a way that you're not like clingy or needing them to validate you. So even if they're a no, they're usually pretty flattered that someone wanted to flirt with them, because most people don't do that. So what I'd say is, if you see people that you're interested in, make the first move, break the ice, do something silly and flirtatious or very explicit, like, hey, would you like to flirt for 5 minutes and see how it goes? And break the ice that way.
Yeah. And I would say silly and explicit.
Yes.
Well, not explicit like, show me your boobs,
yeah.
But more like clear about what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Because when you actually talk to people about this, you realize everyone's stuck in like 6th grade hell.
They're all standing there waiting for someone else to make the first move.
Yeah. And so a great icebreaker is to just go up to people and be like, do you notice like it's kind of like 6th grade hell around like breaking the ice with people? Like, do you ever feel like you wish you could break the ice and be more suave or smooth? Like, I like to lead with what I actually think is happening, which is usually that, everyone's just awkward. So awkward. So awkward. So you can go to readaboutsex.com/awkward to get my Embrace the Awkward formula, which is what I had to create for myself to get myself to be able to break the ice. And then over time, it's just easier because you keep practicing these things.
Yeah. And one thing I've done, and I have it in my Sex for the Shy and Awkward, is I've been very authentic with people and said, hey, I'm really bad at flirting. I'd like to practice for a few minutes. Would you be willing to practice with me? That was too scary to go up and say, hey, would you flirt with me for me? So I practiced, and if we had a good time, like, would you like to flirt some more? Because then we had a connection. Or they might say, let's flirt some more because we've had a fun time. But it's really, most people want to help. And if you're just like, hey, I want to practice flirting, I'm terrible at it. Can we do that? And you can even say, can we practice being ridiculous about it? Like, hey, Reid, how are you today? Like, it doesn't matter.
Great, Cathy. How are you?
You don't have to be like, I'm not good. Like, glance down for 3 seconds and look up under your lashes kind of crap. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think?
How do you initiate contact, or how do you invite other people to make a pass at you?
Yes.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my social media, it's right there. And please subscribe to this channel there. If you'd like to see more goofy Reid and Cathy, there's more videos there.
See them. Why are they there?